Okay, this is part 8, and it's the first of 3 videos that end this series. And we're going to be covering the American Federation of Government Employees, the union that, as soon as Trump was sworn in and created DOGE via executive order, they sued over DOGE. Yep. Now, let's give you an idea of exactly who AFGE is. They represent 750,000 federal employees, 5,000 employees of the DC government, city government, and several hundred government contractor employees. They spent over 1.8 million dollars in 2024 and over 2.1 million in 2023 for lobbying. That's right. Unions are spending a lot of money for lobbying. For 2024 election, they spent over $500,000 per congressional Democrat candidates. Little over 32,000 towards the GOP. Guess what kind of GOP they were supporting. Total contributions in just political campaigns in 2024, including PACs, came to over $2.6 million. With the amount of administrators that are getting arrested, it should make people wonder what the interest of this union really is. They're suing DOGE because they might be they are going to get rid of government employees. Basically, they're suing because their main use for the Democrat Party, which is raising money for the Democrat Party via the wages of government employees, will be hampered by this. So let's get into the 3 cases we're going to cover today. And tomorrow I'm going to cover a single person, but it's going to be interesting. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Okay. Got a Substack down below, like I've done with the other ones of these. So the person that's involved in this lives in New York, but the AFGE local, which is 2076, they handle members of the Department of Homeland Security, employees of it, working in Vermont and upstate New York. So both areas. A woman's name, Lakeisha Russi-Shareno, had check signing authority on the bank account of this local. And she received a debit card to make official purchases on behalf of the union. According to the information during her presidency, now she pled guilty to this, she embezzled approximately $36,000 from the local's coffers by using the union's debit card to make ATM withdrawals for funds for personal expenses, using the debit card to make purchases for her personal benefit, and by falsifying paperwork to obtain duplicate reimbursements for expenses incurred on behalf of the local. Defendant also cashed or deposited into her own account several checks that the National AFGE Union had issued to Local 2076. So, yep, that's the first one. These next 2 are really quick. The first one coming out of NILRR. On November 13, 2024, United States District Court for Northern District of Alabama, Tanakas Bryant, former president of AFGE Local 131, was sentenced to 30 months of incarceration, followed by 3 years of supervised release, and was ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $1,960 and a special assessment of $500. He had pled guilty to a 5-count information that included 1 count of embezzlement, 2 counts of making false statements, and 2 counts of aggravated identity theft. Didn't have a lot more information on that case. The next case in this, and the third and final for this video, From the Department of Labor, October 1st, 2024, in the United States District Court of Southern District of New York, Antoine Shepard, former office administrator of the local 1168 that's located in Bronx, was charged with information with one count bank larceny totaling $32,323 in violation, the code. On the same date, he pled guilty to the charge and guilty plea followed an investigation. Yep, that's the final two cases that I'm going to cover today. Well, government employees have already rules set in place to protect them. There should not be somebody coming in there, which people had already warned that this was going to happen almost a century before they became a big deal. But they should not be going in there to raise money for one political party. They give a token amount to the Republicans, and usually only to Republicans that are that are uniparty. They're not giving money to, say, Josh Hawley, Rand Paul, Ted Cruz, people like that. They're not giving money to people like that. They're giving money to. There are too many to name of the uniparty. That's the really sad part about it. They're giving money to Mitch McConnell, more than likely. They're probably giving money to Mitt Romney. But this is how much crime is being committed to embezzle money. And I'd say the main reason that they got busted so quickly is because, well, this was taking money out of the hands of the Democrat Party. And this is the group that is suing DOGE because DOGE is going to be looking to get rid of the sheer amount of employees that are not necessary. But hey, this has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. I'll catch you tomorrow. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're conservative, I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.